Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another Rocket League Market Watch Monday. Now, if you haven't seen any of the Market Watches before, it's basically a series where I will be going over specific items. Each Market Watch will have a theme to it, and I'll be going over the items, and I'll kind of give you my opinions on whether it's a good time to sell them, a good time to keep them, a good time to invest in something that should be on the rise eventually. That's what these market watches are all about. So if you like that kind of stuff, hopefully you stick around and maybe you can learn some stuff. But let's get into it. So like I said, every market watch has a theme. This week's theme, I'm kind of going for the higher end kind of people, the people that have like keys, collectors, we'll call them, that want to have those very expensive inventories and stuff like that. I mean, get like white Zombas, white Dracos. All the mystery decals, that kind of thing. And if it's a good time to maybe trade them away, sell them away for, to try to pick up something else that they don't have, and then later down the line, try to pick them up later. But let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I'm going to start with wheels. Simple one right off the bat. White Zombas. White Zombas are under 100 keys on the PS4. What is happening? When did this happen? What? Just 3 months, right? This thing is on a nosedive. February 12th. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. I don't know what's happening. 3 months ago, these were 160 to 175. Fast forward to today, and whoop, all the way down here. 90 to 105. Can I tell you why these white Zombas are tanking? No. I don't get it. CC4 crates, they're out of rotation. PCC, isn't it like a 6-month rotation in game where they drop? And wasn't that towards like the towards the end of November or whatever? So let's count them. December, January, February, March, April, May. So if it's on a 6-month rotation, PCC crates are very soon to be removed from, drops in the game. And if you can't get those, and you don't have CC4 crates, where are you going to get your white Zombas besides trades? Now, for me, that doesn't make any sense because it's dropping, but why? People, especially this past weekend, was just double painted weekend, so of course everyone was trying to get these PCC crates, especially because, they're the best crate in the game. Hopefully we get another PCC 2 crate soon. That'd be cool. Let the community vote on, what the rares, very rares, imports, exotics, and maybe the black markets are. That would be absolutely cool. Psionics, get on it. Idea. Hit me up. I got some ideas I could help you out with if you need some. Just maybe something. I got ideas. But anyway, with no crates having white Zombas in them in rotation anymore, these things will soon stop dropping. They're white Zombas, first of all. They're the most iconic wheel in Rocket League. Everybody at some point most likely was like, I want white Zombas. They're the brightest wheel. They're pure white, They stick out so much. They make other people jealous, myself included. Never owned a pair. I really wish I could. Really wish I did or do have, but I don't. Maybe someday. But it's cool. White Zombas are tanking. They're Zombas. I'd say hold on to them anyway. They're Zombas. No wheels that drop from crates are ever going to come close to white Zomba territory for the longest period of time. Sure, the new white wheels, like the past few crates, the Infiniums and the Hypnotics, when they came out, they were up there. Weren't the Infiniums over 100 when they first came out? But then, of course, new crate hype, super high prices and everything just drops. But white Zombas are under 100. So for the people that just want to pick them up, it's still 90 keys. But hey, they're under 100. That's good for you if you've been saving up for them. You can go get them now. White Zombas under 100. Pick them up. Should I go pick them up, Pete? PlayStation? Should I pick some up? We'll find out. We'll see, maybe. I almost had some on the Switch. Oh my god, that would have been insane. That would have been insane. But moving on, more wheels here. Another classic, iconic wheel of Rocket League. The Dracos. Now, the Dracos have just been I don't even know how to describe this. Like, what happened to I covered this a while ago. What happened to the Dracos? Look at this. February 12th, again, 3 months ago. These were 92 to 100 keys. And since then, just drop, nosedive. Currently, as of recording, 35 to 40 keys for white Dracos. Anybody, did you hear me correctly? White Dracos? Again, I've asked this so many times and I don't know why. There's not an answer. Why did Dracos fall? Why? All Dracos fell. Why? That's another one I don't know. These will continue to fall. These will continue to fall. If you want your keys, post them up now. Get 35 or more keys while you still can. These are going to hit 30. These will hit 30, possibly under 30 within the next 2-3 weeks maybe. So if you want keys for these Dracos, get them right now. Get them right now. Sell your Dracos. Sell them. It's sad to see. It is sad to see such an iconic wheel just take a huge nosedive for no reason. Not a single reason. I just don't know what to say, man. Another Draco, the Crimson ones. Crimson ones were like 45, 50 for like a very long time. Again, same thing like I just said, all Dracos have fallen. Let's go back 3 months again. February 12th, 37 to 42. This is, I mean, if we could go back another month, they were around the 50 key mark. They were like solid with the white ones. They're just solid in price, like around the 45 to 50 key mark for the longest time. And then somebody hit a switch on the Draco saying, we don't like you anymore. And everyone's like, okay, sell them, buy. Just the price just tanked and people are panic selling. And same thing with the white ones. If you have Crimson Dracos and you want any sort of keys, Crimson Dracos are going to be under 20 keys. Again, within the same time period as white Dracos. They're going to, in 2-3 weeks, these are going to be under 20 keys. So you're going to be under 20 keys. I mean, 21 to 24. It looks like they've kind of started evening out a little bit, you know, but mark my words, in a couple of weeks, these things are going to be under 20 keys. Don't know why. They will be. Why? Why? What did Dracos do to the game of Rocket League besides give Zombas some competition? What is up with that? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Let's see. What other collector wheels can we kind of go? Oh, I got some good ones. These ones are not a surprise to me at all because they're retired. They are retired. Again, this is pretty much a collector's kind of market watch type of dealie. Where they at? Of course, you all know I'm talking about good old Apex. Good old Apex. You're so dang expensive. What is up with that? So look at this. Look at this. Ready? Ready? 3 months again. Go back. Look at that. Solid 310, 330. Long time. And then the word was, you know, the RLCS rewards kind of came out. The new ones. And that's when the older stuff got retired, such as the Apex wheels. And, you know, kind of just held its value. People like, this price will go up. You can't get them anymore. Collectors are holding on to them. Collectors never do, unless you absolutely need the keys or whatever it might be. Don't sell these. They're 330 to 360. Who has that? Okay, I know people that actually have that amount of keys. Actually, I know people with thousands of keys. Or over 1,000 keys. I don't know anybody with thousands, but and trying to work out a trade with that, plus trying to do a middleman and trusting middleman. I've been burned by middleman. I don't like to say that, but I've seen some shady things with middlemen. I'll be very careful if you're ever going to try to trade for these or trade them to somebody. You gotta take it step by step. Really think it through if you're gonna ever trade these. These things are just wow. But white Apex shooting up. More Apex. Hold on. Again, keep the Apex. Definitely keep them. Why would you not want to keep a wheel that's $300+ in your inventory? $350. Come on, man. Keep that in your inventory. Another good one, of course. When you do the white ones, especially for very popular wheels, gray ones are also up there, and it is the case with the gray Apex. They look very white. A lot of people tend to kind of gravitate towards the gray ones because they look so much like the white ones. So most people are just, you're going to throw a gray Apex on your car, and everyone's going to be like, dude, you got white Apex. I'll be like, sure. You know, they'll fool you, but look at this. Gray Apex has kind of been a little weird with its price. 125, 135. See, I told you, when white's up, you know, gray goes up too. Crazy. But they're kind of, you know, just under 100 to, you know, a little over 100. Kind of fell a little bit, but looks like they're starting to go back up a little bit. 95 to 105, so watch out for gray Apex. If you got some in your inventory, hold on to them, especially if you want to sell them. If you ever want to attempt to get white ones, hold on to the gray ones. They'll probably continue to go up a little bit more. Their bottom line will probably minimum of 100, so they'll probably go up another 5 keys or so. So definitely check out that if you're holding on to them. Of course, the Crimson Apex. Of course, the Crimson ones, man. Check these babies out. These things were okay. So 3 months ago, 130 to 150, right? Absolutely crazy. And then they just kind of started to drop. You know, people were like, little iffy on them. You know, RLCS. They're like, we can maybe get some in there. But then, you know, of course, again, RLCS, the new rewards dropped, and then people got wind of, oh, well, the Apex are getting retired, so these things are going to go up in price, and same thing with the white and the gray. These things had, you know, pretty much flat value for the longest time, and they're just starting to go up now. Back up to its old value from 3 months ago, 125 to 150, and they'll probably continue to go up a bit more, too. It's the Crimson Apex. It's Crimson. Second best color. Second best color. Apex is so expensive. I couldn't even imagine anybody trying to actually straight up just trade keys for any Apex wheels. Well, I guess the white, gray, and crimson, I suppose, because that would be a nightmare. You got to do multiple trades, and then somebody going to back out. Trading is a whole different thing. That's just insane. But look at all the other Apex real quick. Pink's kind of staying the same. Same with Cobalt. Sky Blue's gone up a little bit from last time I seen it. Let's check this out. Yeah, last time I checked it was about 50. Now it's it's above 50. So Sky Blue's on the rise. So if you got Sky Blue Apex and you've been kind of holding on to them to save, to sell, only to sell, you waited for the right time. Now's a good time to sell. They'll probably kind of hover around the 50 mark for a while. So if you want your keys, go ahead and sell now. You've got a nice little investment. What else we got? Burnt Sienna? No. Saffron's been one that's kind of been on the rise. This used to be like 19 to like 22 keys. And that was what, a month, maybe 2 months ago, somewhere in there? Let's go March 12th. Yeah, 2 months ago. I was looking at trying to get some Saffron Apex back then. I never did, unfortunately, because look at that. 2 months ago, 18 to 21, and currently 27 to 31. I could say 25 to 30, somewhere in that range. So that's, you know, that's pretty cool to see. I really wish I would have wish I would have bit on some of those Saffron Apex. All Apex look incredible. They really do, especially in game. Oof. Good lord, Apex are crazy. Apex are crazy. Anything else kind of going nuts? Forest Green, or sorry, not Forest Green. Lime is kind of. Lime's expensive. Wow, 62 to 70. Got Forest Green 35 to 40. Orange 18 to 25, and then purple 50 to 56. So that's cool to see. Some Ninja wheels. These things are not really being looked at. These things could be sleeper items, especially the white and probably the normal ones. White and crimson for sure. Think about this right now. Crimson Ninjas are 1 to 2 keys. If Crimsons were to ever jump in price, and you could pick up Crimson Ninjas right now, today, for 1 key, would you do it? I would. It's not something at the top of my list I would want to do, but the potential is absolutely there for Crimson Ninjas, and if you can get these for 1 key, pick them up. Just sit on them. Just sit on them. These things are good potential for, value to rise. So yeah, definitely kind of check out Ninja wheels if you want to. I mean, look at that. Cobalt Ninjas are more than Crimson. That doesn't happen with wheels. That doesn't happen. Crimson's usually one of the more expensive wheels for any of the paints. So that's just something to check out. Just something to check out. But I guess collectors, black markets right now. Dissolver's hitting around. Kind of looks like it's starting to stabilize around the 45 key mark, 45 to 47. So that's cool. I love when black markets can actually hold their value. instead of just seeing everything just tank. So, sure, it has been dropping quite a bit recently, but it'll probably stick around the 40 to 47 rate, somewhere in there, probably for a little bit longer. And then new crate will probably come out soon, I'm going to guess. And if that has any new black market decals, Dissolver's probably going to drop too. Chameleon's a cool one because, 2 crates ago it came out and it's holding steady above 20, so that's always cool to see. Stormwatch sticking at 11, 12. Heatwave and Bubbly, always good ones to see. Heatwave sticking around that 15 to 16 mark. It's like, nah, this is my price. I'm telling you, this is my price. This is what I can sell for. I'm not going to sell for more. I'm definitely not selling for less. So, Heatwave 15 to 16, that's cool to see. But I've told you many times, Atomizer is going to keep dropping. Atomizer's 14 to 16, and I told you Dueling Dragon's going to take over that top spot again. And guess what? Dueling Dragon 16 to 17.5. Number 1 goal explosion in the game today in terms of value. Told you that a few months ago when Atomizer came out. So, if you can trade your Atomizer to get Dueling Dragon, do it. Absolutely do it. Because Atomizer is just going to keep falling. Atomizer is going to keep falling. But I guess that's kind of all I got. I guess I could kind of mention the Helios. These things, I covered this, a week, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago? I've covered it recently, and I told you these things are going to continue to rise. I think I covered it around the 27 to 30 mark. And look at that. Since then, they've just gone up and up. They're like a minimum. Today, they're 36 to 41. Jump on. If you have this and you sat on this for the longest time, my hat's off to you. Salute to you. Props. You are sitting on a gold mine of keys. These things, especially if you don't want to use it and you're just waiting for a good day to sell it. I think a good day right now is to sell it. Who knows how much this thing's actually going to keep going up. This is absolutely crazy. White Helios, why are you so expensive? It's because it's retired, that's why. Answered my own question. But I guess that's kind of all I got today. It's just pretty much the most expensive items, the collector's edition, we'll call it, for Market Watch Monday. Actually, real quick, I just seen at the top of the page, the White Octane. White Octane's in a very good spot for people that have always wanted it. It's fairly cheap. Yeah, you're going to be like 60 keys is cheap. No, yeah, I get it. That is not cheap at all. But considering this thing can reach up to like almost 80, 90 keys in value on the PlayStation 4. I mean, yeah, let's see. Farthest back it goes, February 12th, 74 to 80. These things can reach 80, and since they dropped down to 60 to 65, if you've ever wanted an Octane, now is a great time to pick it up, especially for collectors. Collectors are going to jump on this, sit on it, have multiples of these, and wait for the new stuff to come out. That's going to be big, the new white wheels, the new mystery decals, and they're going to be like, yo, I got extra White Octanes. Give me some keys and the new stuff. And they'll be like, boom, done. That's what they do. But I guess that's all I got for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I like doing it. It keeps me up to date with prices. Because prices in Rocket League are crazy. Pretty much, maybe a handful of items actually can hold value. Everything else tanks. And, I'm just trying to tell you some things to look out for. Helios especially, Apex especially. If you could get your hands on anything like that. Any of the good retired, I guess just Helios and the Apex for the good retired items from RLCS. If you can get your hands on those, do it and then sit on them for a little bit. You'll make some profit on it, I promise. But with that being said, this one is coming to an end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next upload. Peace out, everybody.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's